I'm Joan Kelly with another edition of our Toronto International Film Festival highlights. As the week came to a close, damsels were in distress. The search for peace and love caused some misunderstanding, and Nicholas and Nicole trespassed at Roy Thompson Hall.
Just days ago, he'd gaze at me. His eyes, so blue.
He had blue eyes. So does Frank. Frank's the guy that I go out with. Otherwise, he's not conventionally good looking, which I actually prefer. Would you describe Josh as handsome?
I think she does really have a good heart and wants to help people. She just is misguided. She often just does the wrong thing and says the wrong thing.
It's wonderful to have a female story and lovely actresses like Greta Gerwig, Anneli Tipton, Carrie MacLemore.
I just feel so fulfilled having worked with Whit, and just he's so creative and brilliant, and it was just incredible.
I'm so honored that I'm in his movie. It's a real thrill.
Jennifer Garner, Alicia Silverstone, and Olivia Wilde whipping up some excitement here on the red carpet at the premiere of Butter.
She's kind of the straight one, you know. She's just sort of like, what is going on? This is mental. Rob Corddry, the guy who plays my husband, we both just think it's a bit all ridiculous, but we love our kid and we want her to be happy, so you have to support it, but it's all a bit weird.
Kind of typical teenager who hates everything, especially her stepmom, and thinks that butter carving is ridiculous.
The heart of the film is the butter carving, but really it's a movie about this sort of David and Goliath story of Jennifer Garner's character Laura Bickler and how she comes up against this little kid called Destiny, played by Yara Shahidi, and that's really the heart and soul of the movie.
Anna?
Jacob, hi.
Let's go. Where do you want to go?
Tell me everything that happened. Tell me everything you saw.
They had lights inside their eyes. They had lights inside their eyes.
Did you see the closing?
What are we going to do after we graduate?
Think about it.
I play Anna, who is an English student studying in the States, and she meets and falls in love with a young guy called Jacob. And it's about their love affair and how they have this intoxicating summer together and fall for each other completely. And then she overstays her visa and then has to return back to England, and it's how their love is complicated by the situation that they're in.
It's a very quiet, kind of passive-aggressive, closed-off guy, and then he meets this girl that he just falls madly in love with, and she just kind of opens him up, and then they begin this kind of tragic romance.
And in your opinion, what's the secret to keep a long-distance relationship going?
Oh man, patience. Yeah.
You really have to have immense trust in the other person and comfort, you know, and it's very difficult.
Nice. My grandmother would be proud of it. A Ford owns Volvo is a good car. Consumer Reports #1 every single year. Fried, dude.
Look who it is.
Oh. Yo, who is that she's with?
When's the last time you spoke to her?
Like 8 years ago.
Channing Tatum and Justin Long, just a few of the stars hitting the red carpet here tonight for the premiere of Tenure, about a group of former high school classmates who come back together for their 10-year reunion. What's at the heart of this film, do you think?
It's relationships and dealing with the past and you know, the things that we're all, I think, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but we're all sort of struggling with, and a lot of unanswered questions, and that time in your life that is so formative and unique and where everything's new and exciting, but you make a lot of mistakes.
I was just a jock, like that was it. Like I slept through every class and tried to play as much sports as I possibly could.
I was like a little lemur. I was like a little primate. I didn't go through puberty until I was like a senior. I was tiny. All right.
Hey, Mom, can I go to a party?
Not tonight.
I have to go with your mother on this. No, I don't want to meet with your buyer. I want to meet with you. Looks so beautiful.
Trespass.
Well, it's a primal fear, and like roller coasters or any scary movie, we get to live it out without living it. It's like that edge of who's in the closet.
When people call me an actor, I try to think about it more like music. Like, okay, I want to get the dialogue into my body and see what kind of sounds I can kind of come up with, and melodies and rhythms, and at the same time, you know, what can I do that might shock you or surprise you a little bit.
Thanks for watching Red Carpet Diary TIFF Highlights. Remember to follow us on Twitter at Red Carpet Diary or like us on Facebook for the latest updates on the most comprehensive coverage of the Toronto International Film Festival.